Do you know what is the most talked about topic of India and Pakistan in the month of September? Well, the 1965 war.
तो जब पाकिस्तान का हमला हुआ ना 1965 में, तो बहुत बुरी पराजय हुई पाकिस्तान की।
1965 का युद्ध भारत ने बड़े अंतर से जीता था।
1965 में भारतीय टैंकों का कब्रिस्तान साबित हुआ था, ये मौरखीन कहते हैं।
1965 war between India and Pakistan is said to be one of the most fiercely fought war after the World War II. The Indian side says the war was started by the Pakistanis when 33,000 infiltrators from the Pakistan army crossed the line of control from Kashmir in the month of August. It was named as Operation Gibraltar, which was resulted as a major intelligence failure. Then on September 1st, Pakistan Army also started Operation Grand Slam in Akhnur sector of Jammu and Kashmir, suffering heavy losses there. Indian Army crossed the international border, attacked Lahore in Pakistan. So, does it mean Pakistan started the war? First of all, Kashmir is a disputed region between India and Pakistan. It has been a conflict zone since 1948. Therefore, according to a book of law, Pakistan's intervention in Kashmir cannot be considered as a violation of Indian sovereignty. United Nations does not recognize Kashmir as India's sovereign part. In fact, there are 18 UN resolutions demanding plebiscite in Kashmir. But Indian Army crossing the international borders was definitely a violation of Pakistan's sovereignty. Therefore, the war was initiated by India against a 3 times smaller nation. Eventually, the international community forced a ceasefire and the two countries signed an agreement in Tashkent. So, who won the war? When India attacked Lahore, it aimed to annihilate Pakistan's provincial capital. But, to the surprise of Indians, Pakistanis repelled this attack well. In fact, the Pakistani counterattack was so devastating that the Indian military commander, Captain Amarinder Singh, has revealed in his book on the 1965 war that the Indian Army chief had ordered the withdrawal of troops from India's Punjab province, which could have led to the surrender of Amritsar. India's own official history of the war, published only 3 years ago, is scathing in its review of how poorly the Indian Army and Air Force performed. While the Indian Armed Forces are now rewriting the history to appear as victorious, the statistics speak for itself. During the war, Indian Air Force destroyed 19 Pakistani fighter jets and lost 110 fighter jets of its own to Pakistan. India destroyed 210 Pakistani tanks while losing 500 tanks to Pakistan. 8,259 Indian soldiers were killed while Pakistan lost 3,039 soldiers. Even the several international media outlets had published the stories of Pakistan's heroic victory in rooting out the Indians from its territory. Pakistan may have failed to liberate Kashmir, but it had significantly defeated the Indian Army and made them retreat on all fronts. This is why Pakistan celebrates 6 September as Defense Day, while India's claim on winning the 1965 war seems to be nothing more than rhetoric.